You know, when you look at a low water fishing situation, it can be as simple as finding isolated logs and figuring out how they're set up on those isolated logs. It could be finding the last bits of grass, no matter how deep or shallow it is, to unlocking the key to catching fish.
If the water's low and I know I need to fish shallow, I'm looking for anything in the water. Maybe one log, maybe one dock that's a little deeper than the others. Anything when the water is really, really low, those fish are gonna go to it.
Typically for me, when the lake is down, I kind of like that because what happens is there's limited cover. So generally what cover is in the water, say it's a boat dock or there's a laydown, when there's 1,000 laydowns on a bank, you got to fish most of them to find out where the fish is. When there's one, you know where that fish is going to be.
There's one. Better fish this time. Get out of that brush over there. I see you going that way. You know, on these docks right now, normally you'd put 4 or 5 more feet of water on there. You couldn't fish them the way I'm fishing them right now, covering water. You'd have to skip something underneath what little cover or what little area you'd have available to fish. And years ago, I kind of got into a deal like this on Texoma, throwing a crankbait down docks like this when the water was low, and I just kind of keep it in my arsenal. And since I wasn't getting any bites, I thought I'd just cover water and crank a little bit. And right here, I've obviously got something. I think it's probably this wind coming around this point where the bridge is right here, and just kind of funneling some bait fish and better fish around it, because we had 4 or 5 bites. Nothing big, but definitely getting a few bites. And we're able to kind of fish it with a crankbait, which is really not how most people would normally fish a dock, but it is definitely a way that when the water's low, or even if it's high, you can crank out in front of it and some of the stuff like that. But right now, I'm actually throwing it all the way up to the rocks underneath them.